Hey there, Cheesemeisters, and welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been Obla Di Obla Da, as performed by Ray Pruitt in front of the smiling and approving face of Felice Martin. Why don't you sing along, Donna? Don't be such a rag. He threw you down the stairs. Who cares?
Oh my god.
I am Jeff, and give me some sugar, baby.
Fuck no.
And joining me on the other end of the internet, my cuz-host.
I'm Leslie, and I saw some great places from my grave.
Oh my god. That doesn't make any sense, because your grave is down, and he was up. So if you're seeing him from your grave, you're getting a worm's eye view, and he's getting a bird's eye view, and that is incorrect, Dylan.
Listen, I will add it to the list of conflicting things said.
Oh, good. I like a list. This is gonna be fun. So
and it's a
this
short
week,
list.
Okay. That means we're sure to get in if we're on the short list.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what that means. This week, Cheesemeisters, we are talking about Season 5, Episode 31, P.S. I Love You, Part 2, original air date May 24th, 1995. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something probably about Elle?
That's the top. I have a lot of lists. I'm trying to organize my brain better.
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to hear the whole list of when I threw up in this episode?
Bring the puke.
All right, great. I threw up in my mouth when Ray pushed Donna, and then anytime he gaslit her afterwards.
Uh-huh.
Not great.
Nope.
Threw up in my mouth at Steve's reaction to Elle and that whole thing. The voiceover. Like you didn't know.
The voiceover is so suddenly, like, I don't know, the voice of a long haul trucker is just coming out of this lady's face.
It's like, it's multiple types of offensive, because I mean the boob insert that comes out, I'm like, okay. And then also the voiceover, just there's so much wrong with it, and there's no point in going into it. If you don't know what's wrong with it, I can't help you.
You wrote this episode.
Yeah, exactly. Or we know who you voted for and where you were January 6th. Also
fucking standing next to Felice, just FYI. But
no,
go
for
ahead.
Sure.
With her family values.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Jeff, because that's totally... I threw up from the very beginning with, well, now that we're getting back to family values.
Back to decency. I know. She's fucking the worst.
Back to... and invoking friendship and loyalty as if that is only a right-wing thing?
Yeah. She fucking sucks. Look, anytime someone says that they want a return to decency, look, all I want for them is to be forced to watch porn for hours. Like, just revel in the indecent, you judgmental fucks. Who are you to decide what's decent, Felice? You actively suck. You cheated. You're a racist. You're an elitist. I mean, some of that's probably true.
Dude. Delighting in the names they are called by Democrats. Like,
by humans. She fucking sucks. Felice
she does fucking
sucks. Anyway, continue with your list of things that made you puke.
No, it's okay. Again, you brought up things because there was too much this episode. I couldn't adequately list everything. Oh, Angela's acting, obviously, but shout out to that actress.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Oh my god, yeah. And
what did you see?
Threw things at Brandon's homophobic joke at Kelly. Fuck you.
Sure.
You sad sack of a man.
Yep.
I hope you are cock-blocked for the rest of your life. You and Steve. You don't deserve vagina.
I know.
You don't deserve any genitalia. What am I saying? No. You don't deserve anything good. Ugh.
No fun with your bits. Ever.
Eat it.
You ridiculous people. Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to yell so much already. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. So now you've seen the complete two-parter Do you agree with me that they do season finales really fun? Like they land on season finales. They're great. Even though the first part was kind of boring, so much shit happens in the second part that you're just like, okay.
And it's crazy what finales used to be, because they used to lead up to things. And
right.
Yes, of course they still do in a way, but a lot of them add a bit more of a finish now because people can't wait that long. We also have a lot longer between certain shows. I'm looking at you, Bridgerton and House of the Dragons.
Butts.
Yeah, all the butts. It's so long because I guess everyone is doing squats between seasons. I don't know. The dragons as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was so much, and then I remembered this is how finales used to be.
Yeah. I mean, they had 32 episodes or 31 episodes of stuff to wrap up. And it's just gaga. It's just gaga and silliness happened in this episode.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, so let's see if I can tell you what happened in this episode.
We'll be here
what's that?
We'll be here over an hour.
Okay. Guess what? This is how this goes. So I was right about where the episode split, because the Brandon stuff floating in the pool. Brandon starts out floating in the pool, and David comes up, and Steve, Tabasco, and whatever. That's the cold open. Dun-dun-dun, like, so yeah. So I didn't get all the way to the credits when I stopped it last time, but I think you got all the way to the credits. So like that 2 minutes is like all that was different.
Well, and it's funny because out of curiosity, I originally watched part 2 on Paramount Plus. And they completely cut the cold open.
They cut Brandon in the floating in the pool and David coming up?
No, that had been at the end of the episode, but they cut the brief bit where Steve brings on the Bloody Mary and Tabasco sauce. And Brandon going, beer me, bro. They cut that out.
Weird.
I know. Paramount is weird for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
None of which have anything to do with not all of which have anything to do with their politics.
Or not all of which are 90210 related, although a lot of them are. Get your shit together, Paramount.
No kidding.
Ridiculous. And so David shows up and Brandon's floating in the pool, hung the fuck over, and he's like, "Don't let me drink, Steve. Don't do it." And so Steve goes away to get, I don't remember, something. And David and Claire show up and they're like, "Guess what? Lesbian." And Brandon's like, "The fuck?" And now Brandon is like, "Well, okay, booze." At first he warns David off of Muntz.
Yeah.
For Muntz. Muntz is the devil.
Muntz is great.
We fundamentally disagree with the notion that Muntz is the devil, but also, if you're Brandon here, 100% correct. That guy who shoots tequila directly in your mouth whenever you ask him to, that's the devil. Like, that's bad. Yeah. So it's fair. So then we get to see the last opening credits with Andrea, Jesse, Jim, and Cindy in them. I know, which makes me sad.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they're out of the opening credits after this.
Is this why we get Nat in the opening credits soon?
I don't remember when they put Nat. He might be in the credits next season. I don't remember when. But yes, Nat ends up in the opening credits.
Wild.
Justify it. No, the show's about Nat. He's like the only person who was there the whole time.
It's so not about him, but he's the only adult all of these kids like.
For a good fucking reason.
Hey, the ones sometimes do stuff. They think about doing stuff. You know what? They don't need me to defend them. Move on.
No, they don't. They're going to Hong Kong. They're apparitions in mirrors and shit in restaurants now. It's crazy.
I'm so glad they gave them that. Like, that felt more appropriate than like, oh, and now they're gone. We just dropped them off.
I know. Yeah. I mean, they have more to do in these 2 episodes than they have in the previous 10.
Yep.
And half of what they did in these last 2 episodes were ghost Walshes.
Yeah.
So
fabulous.
Yeah, it's great. For people, I was thinking about this. Like, this show every now and again veers into magical realism, and like, you know, with the bus that like passed through them,
Yeah.
and Ghost, Jim, and Cindy, like they just do like the every now and again when it suits. This is magic and ghosts and shit.
That's like Boy Meets World with time travel episodes. They don't make a lick of sense. And yet they have 3 of them.
That's amazing. Good for you guys, just doing some
Right?
nonsense. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fully on board. So how does the episode start after the credits? Does it jump to Felice with her fucking family? No. Yes, it must.
Yes. Some
Yeah.
call us elitist.
Oh,
And
I
maybe
call
they're
you
right.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
And maybe
I
I'm
call you
right.
a cunt.
Yeah. See you next Tuesday, Felice.
Felice is, listen, I reserve the right to use that word, but I also reserve the right to use it on actual definition photos of cunts.
Yeah, the old cunts. Yeah.
Ugh.
And Felice, cunting away, is just in front of a room full of cunts, just cunting. She's just up there talking about decency and family values and elitism.
Like a cunt.
Yeah, like a big fucking cunt. And you know who walks in the door late? Her cunt of a daughter.
With her cunty boyfriend.
Oh my god, the biggest cunt of all, Ray Pruitt.
I love this.
It's ridiculous. I'm a big fan. So they come in, and Kelly's just sitting in the back, her face super cunty.
Judging like a cunt.
She was super judgy. And like, I don't know, I can't tell if she's like into what Felice is saying or if she's like, this fucking cunt. But
I
is
couldn't either.
Yeah, but she's just listening. She's taking it in. And Donna and Ray show up, and Felice is like, better late than never, cunts. And this is like, have I told you about the penis sketch on Saturday Night Live where it's really funny. It's from like 88 or so. Matthew Broderick is the host, like Ferris.
You've mentioned this, yeah.
Yeah. And it's guys at a nudist convention, and they're just, all these guys are just behind like a big board. You can't see anything at all, except for occasionally you can see a little bit of boxer short that pokes out underneath. You're like, oh, you guys are wearing clothes.
Yeah.
But it's like a 3-minute skit, and they say the word penis like 125 times. It's so funny.
And like, we just said that was cunt, maybe.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Oh, I see you have your father's penis. Like, it's very silly. And they just wanted to see how many times they could say it, and they said it a lot. Anyway, cunts. Felice is like, you know, it makes me look like quite the cunt, Donna, when I'm up there talking about family values, and you can't even walk your cunt in here.
Oh my god.
Cookies. Maybe that's what cookies means. Continuing the debate.
I mean, that was one of the options. I just listened to that the other day.
You said eggs, which was weird.
Okay, and then I eventually moved on to maybe it's vag.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe all of women's reproductive system are cookies.
Maybe.
Which, oh my god.
They bake in an oven.
If anyone out there knows where I can get a uterus cookie, please tell me.
Oh my god. I'm going to say 4 blocks from where you live.
I know there's tits and genitalia cookies.
Yeah. There are multiple in a city as big as New York, there are multiple places where you can get anatomically correct cookies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have to look it up. I don't need AI.
Yeah.
I'm
a human in 2026. I know what we like.
Who's been in the world?
Yeah.
I understand. And so back to the first scene.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
These cunts.
It's just too cunty. You know what we should watch with this episode? No Cunty for Old Men.
Oh my Miscuntiality.
Oh, we're ridiculous. But this is what happens when you open an episode with Felice.
Yep.
So it's fine. Like, she gives him some shit, but Kelly's like, I'll fill you in on all the horrible things your mom just said and was probably like subtweeting you about. Like,
oh my God.
Oh, you know that everything she was saying up there was really about Donna and the fact that she's dating a poor. But at least they're on the same side now, Felice and Ray, because of the clothes shaming from the pool last episode or earlier in this episode.
Yeah.
And she's like, Donna, you make me look like an ass face. When really I'm trying to look like a cunt. And she's like, and Ray's like, look, I'm real sorry, Miss Martin. It's my fault. Which is true. It is Ray's fault. And then the lie, which is, I thought I knew and we got lost. It's not we got lost. It's, I made your daughter late on purpose because I'm an asshole.
Because I'm a cunt.
Yeah, huge fucking cunt. And she's like, that's very noble of you, Ray. You're quite the gentleman. Why don't you go throw my daughter down some stairs in 5 minutes?
Teach her a lesson.
Yeah, and at which point I will like you more. And she just
she doesn't know.
I know,
but she's also not asking the questions.
No, but she's always going to be on the wrong side of everything.
Yes.
Like, she switches to pro Ray right when the world is anti-Ray. Like, Felice is great at turning heel. Like, like she's just, this is, I'm getting cheers now. I'm going to get booze. You know, that's what she wants. And then, I think we go to the hacienda where they are making prank phone calls. The lamest prank phone calls that you have ever seen. Brandon is pretending to have a Southern accent so he can call himself Richard Zinnia. He's calling the urology clinic or something. He's plastic surgery. Steve's going to call Ivana Tinkle is going to call the urology department. And I've heard a lot of prank phone calls in my day. I never made prank phone calls because I don't particularly think they're funny. These are bad prank phone calls. They're not funny. Like, if you want good prank phone calls, if you want good prank phone calls in the 90s, I guess go listen to the Jerky Boys. Like, you get their CD and go to town. We all did. It was a thing. But if you want like real good ones, go listen to Richard and Sal on the Howard Stern Show. They are geniuses at this. Like, they're morons in the world, especially Sal. Jesus Christ. But they are idiot savants when it comes to making phony phone calls. Like, they will do things like, they will call someone who has listed 3 items for sale, and then they will overdub their own voices while they're talking to the person. And so they'll be saying, I'm calling about the television, microwave, swimming pool. And the lady's like, what? And they're like, come talk with microwave, swimming pool. And it just keeps going. And like, it's creative and weird and super fucking irritating for this lady. But they're trying to get a response from the person they're pranking.
Yeah.
Richard Zinnia doesn't wait for a response.
No. And
they're like, you kept him on the line for 45 seconds because he didn't stop talking for 45 seconds. I know what that's like.
Yeah, it was lame.
Did it. I recognize myself. I'm not a cunt. And so Kelly comes up and she's like, you college boys. Yeah. Her general position, if I got it down correctly, is you drunken college boys sure are immature.
Kelly.
Correct.
Where have you dumb cunt? Where have you been?
Right? I know where she's been. Hanging out with a cunt. Because Brandon's like, hang out with us boys. Oh, I forgot you like girls. And then Steve's like, damn, bro. Yeah, that's the girl that I always love. But you just were mean to her and high five.
Yeah. They all regressed to middle school. Truly.
Yeah. It was really stupid. And so he goes down to talk to Kelly. And he's like, you dumped me for a chick, and she's like, I didn't really, and he's like, I don't know, maybe that would have been better. I don't know. It's like Brandon's super conflicted, but he's also drunk, so cut him some slack.
He's just so oogie in this moment, being like, "Oh, you like girls? No, it's worked for me."
I know. Yeah, no, he's such.
Fuck off.
Brandon can be the grossest person you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But like, and also like real prone to anger. We've seen it. Like he's not a perfect person. But I don't have nearly the grace for Brandon that I have for like Troy and Mike. Where like it's just 23-year-olds doing the best they can. Brandon's not. He's not doing the best he can. He's not doing the best anybody can. And then Val comes up on a golf cart, and she's like, "Sorry to interrupt, cunts, but Brandon, I got us a new room. It's a 2-bedroom suite, Kelly. So mind your business." And Kelly's like, "Oh, could not care less," and walks away. And Brandon gets in the golf cart, and at this moment, an agreement is reached, apparently, that Brandon doesn't feel like he can get out of. Like, he even tells Steve, I can't get out of it. I think I'm locked in here.
Yeah. See, this is where I step in and say, everyone can benefit from a discussion about consent. See, guys often feel like consent can't be revoked either, ladies.
Yep. And Brandon has hours.
He has hours. He goes on errands.
Multiple errands.
He's like, You know what? I gotta go. Which I noted this for condoms because we all know what stuff means.
Yeah. He did. You're correct. Those are condoms.
Especially since Steve followed up with, "So you're gonna do the nasty with Vampirus?" And I'm like, all right, I have to count that as condoms. I know the context.
Yep. And I guess right before that happened, Steve played more tennis and had talked to Rush. And we find out that the big business deal that Rush was trying to whore Steve out for was a charity gig, and he doesn't care. I just want you to meet a nice girl for once, you knucklehead. I don't know.
What was wrong with Celeste?
Nothing, but Rush wasn't even here then. He don't think he met Celeste.
I know. Celeste was the best.
I know. Pro Celeste here.
Our favorite cunt.
So far, I think. Maybe. Although there's that ice skating chick. She seemed all right. And Carla. We liked Carla. It's too bad Carla had to go so far away to like Pasadena.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, get ready, season 6. We're going to spend some time in Pasadena, and it's ridiculous.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't even know how much you can't wait for this shit.
Oh no.
It's gonna be the best.
I'm scared.
You should be, maybe a little bit. But back in the here and now, $8 million. Just pulling out all the hits.
Yep.
Rush is like, Steve, you're such a fucking moron. Like, I don't even know what to do with you. And Steve storms off. All that was subtext. It was played in the face, but it was there. And that's when Steve sees Brandon driving Val's car, and like, hey, let's go run some errands, buy condoms, just take a break. And Brandon's like, you're right, because I'm gonna be forced to have sex in about 6 hours. So we should probably go do something else. And so they do. They go to the store, and Steve runs into the lady in the hat, but she's not wearing a hat. She's wearing her dress this time. She's filling up her tank. And Steve goes over and offers to hold his hose, and Brandon's like, I thought he was fucking me. I don't know what was going. Yeah. I do enjoy how Brandon himself into the middle of the sex innuendos. He's like, you're talking about boning me?
Yeah.
It's very funny. And Steve's like,
I'm just thinking back to whatever we were talking about, whether or not Dylan would be open to two men and a woman threesome. Steve and Brandon are totally going to have a threesome together one day. They would totally do that with each other.
Yeah. They love each other. They're cool.
Do.
Yeah. But Steve's like, Brandon, change of plans. We're going to go do karaoke with Elle here. Isn't she hot? And Brandon's like, nice. or some kind of hand motion that he makes. I don't know. He does things, and they go do that. And while the karaokeing is happening, Steve and Elle are singing "I Got You, Babe." So I don't know. We're just Sonny Bono left and right this finale.
Did he sponsor this episode? Did he?
He must have. We were able to get permission to sing "I Got." Oh my God! Okay, I feel like I'm almost right about this. We got the rights to do "I Got You, Babe" in this episode by promising Sonny Bono that we would mention earlier in the episode that he's involved in some kind of initiative that he was like, because wasn't he talking about something? Yeah, he's late because he's presenting it. I was like, oh my God. I feel like that was a really stupid quid pro quo.
Yep.
Like lowest level, like here, the absolute least I can do is mention that you gave a speech at the Kiwanis Club or something.
Yeah.
But they're singing, and Brandon is hallucinating Jim and Cindy, which is, again, 10 out of 10, no notes, continue. Yeah. I wish I could tell you that they were going to continue to pop into Brandon's head like the Great Kazoo in later season episodes of the Flintstones.
Oh.
Did you ever watch that? Did you ever watch Flintstones?
Only when we were on vacation. We didn't have cable for a long time.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it was just it was all old stuff. But late in the run of the Flintstones, there was a green alien who showed up. I don't even remember. And he would just pop behind like Fred and Barney and call them dum-dums.
Oh, wow.
It's really, hello, dum-dums. He was just rude. But he was like an alien. Like he's super advanced, and they were dum-dums. They lived in the Stone Age. Like, they had a pelican for a garbage disposal, for God's sake. No, the pelican was the cement mixer, not the garbage disposal. Because they're...
I mean, the pelicans did a lot of different things, I thought. Probably,
yeah. The garbage disposal was like a warthog or something.
Yeah.
And an elephant for a shower.
Yep.
Weird. Dum-dums. But Jim and Cindy are not going to continue to do that. But wouldn't that have been great if every time Brandon started to get into something, Jim was like, hello, dum-dum. Yeah. Rewrite.
Hello, dumb cunt.
I almost spit coffee there. Not fair.
Yay!
I know.
I was like, oh, I see my opportunity.
You had a chance. But I'm too strong. Yeah. But you know who else is strong? Steve. Because he's strong enough to resist the urge to just bone down in the parking lot a little bit. Like she's like, easy, tiger. We're going to go back to my pleasure palace. And they make it on the hood of the car. And Steve pulls out a giant fake titty. And is like, why do you have... it's like Alas, Poor Yorick, but with a fake titty.
Oh my God.
Right?
I knew them well.
I knew them well but they weren't. I didn't. They weren't real.
Yeah.
And then he looks down and sees what I assume is an erect penis. We don't see this on camera, but
I would too. But also, like, I'm pretty sure she would have been tucked.
I don't know what's up. I don't know what's going on with Elle. Except for she says, "Hey." Look,
because you could not be wearing that tight of a dress, that short of a dress, and then have a schlong big enough to scare the shit out of Steve. Although, honestly, any erect schlong at his face would have freaked him out.
Freaked him the fuck out. Yeah. And it does. And Steve runs off.
Which, honestly, probably best response you can hope for.
Sure. Steve's not
in that scenario.
Person. He's a moron.
Steve's
not violent. He's a clown. Like that's
okay. I hope it stays that way.
I think it does. I was trying to think there's nothing coming to mind, and I know all the bad stuff Steve does.
Okay.
So I don't think that happens. I mean, there could be some season 9 or 10 shit that I've just blocked out, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I mean, he tried to burn these lesbians.
No, they did that.
No!
The lesbians caused the house fire. This is the one thing we've learned from season 5.
Stop blaming cunts.
I'm not blaming that part of the lesbian. It's not that specific. And plus, not all lesbians are cunts. Don't be rude.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking. You're just saying stuff. I bet next
yes,
up,
it's all me.
It's all you. Yeah. You're not the person who watched this and thought, oh, the lesson here is that transvestites are mean.
Oh
like,
my God.
Just tricking dudes.
Again, there's nothing I can say that we don't already know and truly, like, I don't have it in me today to educate people. If you don't know, like, the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the internet.
Yeah, go. Just don't be Steve. Don't be Steve
or Felice. Steve.
Or Ray. There's a lot of people not to be in this episode.
But that also doesn't give you the... Wow. But that also doesn't give you the right to ask what you packing.
Right. There should be some... I don't know what the rules are, but I feel like there should be some sort of disclosure at some point about what conversation we're having as two people having a conversation.
Yes.
About getting down. And so, like, I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what it's okay to think, whatever the rules are. But I do think Elle is like, I feel like you probably should have told him that.
No, she definitely should have.
You know?
That's the thing. That's a conversation that most likely would have happened before anything actually occurred because...
Right. Yeah.
Because they know. Like...
Yeah. Because unless you're trying to get that reaction out of lunkhead Steve, like is that the result Elle was looking for?
Again, it doesn't make sense, and it's writers who have no idea and should not be writing this.
That's the thing. It's like if Elle wanted to get down with Steve, that's not the way to go about it. That's not gonna work. If what you want to do is humiliate Steve, then that's exactly the course of action to take.
Sure.
So Elle is mean or real stupid.
Yeah.
Because it can't figure out how to get what she wants in this circumstance unless what she wants is mean.
She's with the right group.
Of facts. Yeah. All right, so moving on from Elle. For now.
What?
I'm not saying anything.
You said everything.
I don't know what I said.
Once again, quick note, just, they hired another woman to play a trans character. Like,
yes,
this is such a weird thing that they're like, oh, well, when we're casting a trans woman or drag queen, we obviously have to cast a very masculine looking woman. It's like, what?
Yeah, because that makes it okay to think that she's hot. Because Steve has to think she's hot.
Okay.
I don't know. This is the logic. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the thinking in 1995. Like,
hey, they can be hot and,
I understood, but that's...
No, I know.
I didn't write this shit. I'm just telling you what happened. Let's see. What's happening? Here's what's happening. After they are late for Felice's speech, Ray and Donna go back to the room. She's tired. She's tired of Ray, but they
tired
get
of your shit.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole. And so they're having an argument at the bottom of the stairs, and Val is in her room nearby, looking out the window because she hears the raised voices, and Ray's like, "I should have gone back to L.A. I never should have come here. I shoulda. And she's like, I want to go. Why are you mad? This is so dumb. And she's like, look, I've been in this denim, I got this Canadian tuxedo with midriff situation going on here, and I've been wearing it for too long. I've got like swamp crotch from riding on the horse, and my mom just yelled at me, can we go up the stairs, please? And he's like, we can go halfway up the stairs, bitch. And so they do. They get halfway up the stairs, and they keep arguing. And then Donna tries to go past Ray, and Ray throws the largest stunt woman I've ever seen down the stairs. That person is not the same size as Tori. She's not.
No, but I will say you've seen this so much more than I have. So like I don't notice I really couldn't tell how
Yeah.
differently they looked. I mean, obviously it has to be a stunt double. Please always
Yes.
use the
Throwing
stunt
somebody
doubles.
down some stairs. And it's not like it's not the largest stunt woman, but it's much bigger person than Tori falling down. So
She's she's
kind
pretty
of.
curled up, but then again, that might just be the way to safely fall.
Hmm. Yeah, you have to. And also, you're a stunt double. Like you're not supposed to see that it's not the right person. Um,
I
so
thought it was going to be a much bigger staircase. Like I was picturing when Scarlet falls down the stairs. Which
or
look,
like in Psycho.
I hate to compare. Yeah, I hate to compare and contrast. Stair fall shame people, but like
Right.
Scarlet's fall is horrifyingly iconic, at
Mhm.
least in my brain. Like
Right.
that's oh
Well, you were not paying attention to this shit in 1995 because
no.
this was seismic. Like,
I bet.
oh, I mean, again, we're sorry, Jamie Walters, for what happened to your acting career, because of this scene in particular. So,
We're gonna have
Rachel,
to.
yeah,
I'm not ready yet because I want to observe things more, but I'm starting to formulate ideas about why this didn't work.
okay.
But
I mean,
again, I
and
need to see more.
we're not done with Ray. Um,
Yeah, that's why I'm
yeah,
not
I mean,
ready.
speaking of opening credits, Ray's in the opening credits of next season.
I've already seen the poster for next season, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, he's in like the promo shoots. That's crazy.
The intent was for him to be around. Um,
Wow.
and they intended in one hand and shat in the other. Guess which one got filled up first? Um, but Ray has now thrown Donna down the stairs, and Val comes running in because she saw the whole fucking thing. And she's like, "I'm gonna get help, or you go get help, Ray." And he's like, "You go get help. I gotta stay here and make sure this bitch don't tell my story." And he's like, all Ray cares about from this point forward is whether Donna's gonna rat him out.
Yeah.
Um, and he's
Even when he looks rueful,
what we're supposed to. If okay, here we are. If they had done this right, what you would see in this moment, right, meaning that you want to redeem Ray at some point.
yeah.
What you show in this moment is him realizing he has just done what he saw his dad do.
Yes.
Because they've dropped these seeds throughout the course of the season. His dad used to push his mom around. He didn't push me around. He hit me. That's very different. Like, but Ray has seen this behavior in his dad, and we don't get from what happens here that he is remorseful.
I was going to say
he's trying to cover his ass.
There's only the slightest moment where I'm like, maybe you're acting that, but I don't see it. Like if you're really remorseful and upset about what you've done, you should be showing that. But
right.
Instead he looks kind of psychotic in this episode.
Yeah. And it's all like just that was an accident, right? I would never do that, right? Like he's feeding her the story.
Yeah.
And all he cares about is, does she tell on him moving forward? And it's just fucking gross.
Yeah.
And although he like a true sociopath, he can still sing "Obla Di Obla Da" to a group of kids.
Yeah, I was so confused why that was even happening, why that song, like all of these things that they did make him look scary.
Yeah.
In this episode.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yep. But not scary to Felice or Kelly or anyone else except for Val, because she's like, "Oh, I saw what happened. Also, I saw what he did to my breakfast." This guy has a history of throwing things on the floor. He's like my son when he was 1.
Oh my God.
It's a thing what kids do. You were here. Liam would throw it on the ground. Whatever, you gave it to him. I don't care what it is. It doesn't matter. It could be Cheerios. It could be a toy. It could be a pill. Who cares? I'm throwing it on the ground. That's what Ray does. Breakfast, Donna, throw it on the ground.
Horrible.
It's awful. But like they take Donna to the emergency room or whatever, and when she comes out, Kelly's like, "Your guy's been here the whole time. He's really got your back. He loves you." And Felice is like, "Oh, thank God Ray's here." Like that is the thank God the police of this movie, of this show.
Yeah.
And there's like, he's the best. Let's take care of you. And the best way to take care of someone with a shoulder injury is to put them in bed and openly ridicule the speech they wrote.
Yes.
Like we're gonna have to do a rewrite, soup to nuts. We're changing it all because this is terrible. You horrible speech writing lady.
Yep.
Please, Jesus. Just why don't you? Okay. You haven't seen the movie House Sitter, have you?
No.
I just want to like I don't want it to seem like I created this line. So I'm attributing it correctly. It's a Steve Martin movie, and there's a scene with Janosz in it, Peter McNichol, and they're like partners in a architecture firm. And their boss comes over and they're like, "What'd you think about the new building?" And Steve Martin is like, "I thought it was kind of boring. Like, when are we going to do something really interesting again in architecture?" And the guy's like, he walks away. And Peter McNichol looks at him and goes, "Why didn't you just kick him in the balls and tell him he had ugly children?"
Oh my God.
And that's what I feel about this. Like, why don't you just kick him? Why don't you just kick Dawn in the balls and tell her she has ugly children? Like, just this speech is awful. You're injured. That guy did it, but he's the best. Like,
yeah,
you're not Felice. You suck.
She does.
If Ray hadn't thrown your daughter down the stairs, you would be 100% the worst person in this episode.
No kidding.
But, and then there's also Elle, the mean transvestite. Like,
how dare you?
Again, either she wanted to humiliate Steve or she's bad at seducing people. Like,
and
I don't think there's any other option.
If she's to come back and be like, "Oh, I was totally into humiliating you," would any of us have a problem with it? No. Humiliate Steve's ass, but also protect yourself.
There you go. Okay. You might eat those words, but we'll see. Just wait till Elle comes back and see who she tries to fuck with, and you are not going to like it.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're going to be angry.
Chancellor Arnold?
I can't even.
God. Okay. Yeah, well.
Yeah. It's not Muntz. He's the devil.
Who would I possibly care about Elle trying to fuck with? No one I care about is on the show anymore.
I don't know. Maybe Jesse.
I don't care about any of these cunts.
Jesse comes back just for her to fuck with him.
Oh my God.
She hires him as her lawyer for something. Because he's the only lawyer anybody knows.
Yeah.
Until Matt Durning comes into town in his sweater vests. Off track. Here we are. So there's just all this back and forth. And but everybody likes Ray now, except for Donna, who's like super fucking scared correctly.
She was breaking my heart this episode.
I know. It's pretty bad. She gives her speech, it goes okay, whatever. She says she hurt herself beating up some bitches.
Yeah, at Ann Taylor. Good God.
Those Tridelts can suck it.
I put that one in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know where Allison was? This bitch is.
Yeah, that's right. The Tridelt's in the burn unit.
Not enough aloe for this cunt.
No, because you know what I did? I took her face and I rubbed it across the carpeting. She has got the nastiest fucking cheese grater face from the rugs at Ann Taylor. Motherfucker Tridelt. And everybody in the room was like, "Fuck those bitches."
Yep.
They were like, "Thank God someone's standing up against the scourge that is the Tridelts."
Tridelts, don't come for us. It's in the show.
I have no opinion on the Tridelts. I'm sure you're lovely.
I have no idea either. I know nothing. I looked at one sorority.
They could be the biggest bunch of cunts you've ever seen, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. So yeah, that trying to remember like where we were and what's happening.
She did her speech.
Yeah, that's right. Beat up some bitches. And Felice is like, you know what, Donna, I'm proud of you. You're the best. And also, if you love Ray, it's probably okay, whatever it is that's happening.
Yeah, as long as there's love.
Yeah, everything else is fine. Just go ask Hiram Beatwife and Martha Take a Punch.
Oh my God.
Simpsons joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still.
I know, it's rough.
It's like, man, you had those ready.
The things that live up here, man. Simpsons jokes. It's full of Simpsons jokes. And so, I guess all of that is sort of where it is at the end of the thing. Brandon, though, on his way back from hanging out with Steve and Elle and karaoke and Ghost Jim and Cindy, is pulled over for, I don't know why, driving while white. You know what? Pulled over for wearing a suit. Jesus Christ, Brandon. You're on fucking vacation. And you're wearing a suit jacket out to buy condoms. Maybe you should have been arrested. My Lord. So he's pulled over and he's looking for the license. He's got his license and he's looking for the registration. And guess what he finds? A doob.
A weed.
He found a marijuana.
I'm calling the police.
Oh my God. And so all of Val's shenanigans come home to roost on the head of young Brandon Walsh, who was doing nothing but buying condoms in a suit, which is in Palm Springs on a Saturday evening. Jeez, you're 20. Crazy people in this show.
Everyone knows when you go on vacation, you bring condoms. God.
And also not a suit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
What a lame stain.
It's such a lame stain. And so Brandon ends up in jail, which is awesome, for not smoking weed. And when he comes back the next morning, Val's like, what happened to my car?
I know. I love that.
And he's like, your car's fine.
And now your weed's fucked.
Yeah. Flushing it down the toilet because when there's drugs, there's toilets. Drugs equal toilets here. It's really weird. I just remembered something that's going to happen, and drugs equal toilets on this show.
Oh no!
Now I'm not sure there's a situation where drugs don't come into contact with toilets.
Wow.
I'd really have to think about it. David's drugs ended up in the toilet. Dylan's drugs ended up in the toilet. Val's drugs ended up in the toilet. Fuck. I think
it's the only place for them.
Drugs and toilets. Two great tastes that taste great together.
I was so mad when he flushed her weed. I was like, oh man, you suck.
I know. It's not going to solve any problems there, Brandon.
No.
And Brandon, I'm not sure he's interested in solving problems. He and Kelly have a little, calming of the waters conversation, where he once again posits that he is the aggrieved party here, and not Kelly, who was put in this position by two dopey ass dudes.
Yeah.
They're all wrong. These guys are the opposite of Troy and Mike and Lily Lolo, because I don't think any of them are doing their best. I think they're all wrong and stupid.
Agreed.
Yeah. It's real weird, this world we live in. And so Brandon is like, I'm going to take a bus back to Los Angeles. And you know who I'm going to run into on the bus? My good pal Dylan. Because you know what he's been up to this whole episode? He's been up in the mountains watching a mob boss's girlfriend who is wearing Kelly Taylor's Switch It Up dress. 100% correct call that you made there.
Thank you.
It could be any dress. until she gets up to go to the potty, and you see the back of it with the crisscross.
I was like, I know that back.
That's I have seen that back do the electric slide.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Badly.
Or so badly. And I think that might have been the Roger Rabbit, but she tried that one too.
Well, I can't show you my legs because, visual from the, torso up. So I'm just doing the like exaggerated motion.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, fucking this lady and her bad acting. What did you see? And they're like, she's killing this movie. She's killing this play. And they're like, no, it'll be fine. Oh, really? It's fine? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting into Bullets Over Broadway. Because that's what we're going to watch this week, Cheese Meisters. But the finance guy, this whatever his name is, Tony or whatever, he doesn't buy it. He's like, I don't buy your plot here. I know something about how banks work, and it isn't going to work. And Charlie's like, well, you know how it works, Jack fucking McKay. And this guy, this Tony's like, you're Jack McKay's kid? What? And then he says, well, if Jack did it. And so that solves that problem until Dylan, dumb fuck, tries to make a cellular phone call from a car at a heavily fortified gangster institution that has wire sweeping technology. I don't know. They have security measures in place. And they pick up that Dylan made a phone call. And so the next morning they say, hey, we're going to go location scout in the gondola. And it's Tony and it's his roughneck guy. And it's his Dylan. Cheech. Yeah, his Cheech. And either, tell me which of these you think is worse. Either a fully trained and licensed tram system operator who is just fine with someone being thrown out of their tram, which seems like it would probably violate the Hippocratic Oath of tram operators.
Yep.
Or a goon driving this thing who is not a fully trained and accredited tram operator. Which do you think is worse? Because one of those two things is happening here.
I think the goon without licensing.
Proper training?
Yeah, I think that's scarier because then there's two ways you could die in this scenario.
That's true. It's I don't like
that
any of it.
That tramway driver owes me nothing. So
right. But he's just willing to like let somebody get tossed out.
It is crazy. I'm like, who'd they get to do this?
Yeah. Either someone who is like, I'll $50, sure. Or
you think they got him with just 50?
I don't know. He clearly has no moral compass.
This man can't go to work again. They have to buy him out.
I don't know. They're going to want to keep an eye on this guy. I think he's locked in for life.
Oh God.
Bad. This was a bad play for the tram operator unless he was already fully employed by this dude. But they're like, do you want to know who killed your dad? We'll tell you. We will. Well, no, we'll tell you. It's fine. But the problem is they're saying all those things while holding him out of an open tram. And also he can't answer because they taped his mouth shut. What? Okay.
Why?
Why tape the mouth shut? You're in a tram. No one's near you. You're hundreds, 1,000 feet above the ground. The only people here are on your payroll, and you're asking him questions. And he can't answer them because you put tape on his mouth.
But that's what mobsters do, Jeff. They always have to tape.
They're bad at mobstering.
I don't want to listen to the bratty kid whine.
Yeah. But you don't do it in a box. I'll give you $8 million. I'm trying to get through the here and now. Oh my God. They're going to throw him on the bridges he's burned.
Oh.
It is going to be a problem for Dylan. And Dylan is like, guess what? I don't want to know anything ever.
You thought Uncle Rico was a problem, and then you met these guys.
These fellas are much worse. And so Dylan is like, I think I don't want to make movies anymore. And which, not for nothing, is kind of the way that Bullets Over Broadway ends, now that I think about it. Yeah, okay.
It's all fun and games until someone gets killed.
Yeah, until someone's thrown out of a tram. And so Dylan's like, sorry, Charlie, literally, tuna fish, I'm out. And he takes a bus where he runs into Brandon. And
they're best friends again.
And I don't know about you, but that makes me happy.
No, it made me happy too.
You know, like, it's just nice to see them like buddies getting over their shit.
It reminded me of when Pacey and Dawson are friends again after all the Joey craziness.
Yeah, you got to at some point. Like, you know, and it's nice. And they're like, you know, like, you know, my parents, they were good cop and goody cop. Like, you know, that's Brandon and Dylan not being douches to each other anymore. So that's like a happy ending on the season.
Also, 4-year payment plan, buddy.
That ring. Yep.
That ring, that was a 4-month payment plan on Klarna.
Oh, shade. All right. Jewelry judgy. I like it.
Don't lie to me, 90210. You have the ability to get a proper ring. Hell, just take one off of Spelling's current wife.
There you go. Oh, just burning it down. All right. Flamethrowers, motherfuckers, here we come.
I don't know. I'm in a mood. I feel like...
Yeah. Take it from that cunt.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we get back to Casa Walsh. It is sold. And they got a buyer. The Chens or somebody bought it. You got 2 weeks to get the fuck out. And Val shows back up. And she's like, a lot can happen in 2 weeks. Brandon's watching home videos. Nobody cares. And she's like, a lot can happen in 2 weeks, including this. And she climbs up on him. And they start making out.
No, he pulls her face in.
He does. He gives a very interesting across the body reach for the back of the head.
Yeah. I looked at it like, I want to guide you to make sure your lips hit mine. Like, that's how I look at that movement.
Yeah. And they did. Those lips hit each other. And some making out happened.
A little shocked.
We could have ended the season right there. But we had to go see Dylan, who is listening to voicemails from Christine. I mean, look, could have been Val making him listen to her voicemails again. So this is better.
Yes.
And Christine's like, Dylan, stay away from those dudes. They're bad news bears, Walter Matthau. And Dylan is loading his gun. And he's like, sorry, Christine. I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
Yeah. No, Dylan holds it sideways, remember?
Oh, Dylan's a sideways, yeah. Do you think he's ever fired 2 pistols while jumping through the air?
I wish.
I do too. Hot Fuzz reference. And that's the end of season 5. What do you think?
Wow. I'm so tired.
A lot going on.
This has been a whirlwind. They clearly wanted to keep us so distracted from missing Shannon.
They gave us everything.
They were like, look, we took her away, but we'll give you everything else.
Yeah.
We'll give you cults. We'll give you cheating. We'll give you
lesbian house fires.
Lesbian house fires.
You want a
death dreams.
Do you want a dictator whipping up on maintenance men? We'll give you that.
You want to see a kid?
We got a butcher.
You want to see a kid not just get his car rammed into, but also blown up? Done.
We will blow Josh Richland up so early in the season that you almost forget it happened. Remember when that happened at the beginning of the season, and I said something about how I kind of always forget about this? You know what I mean? You understand now? Like, there's so much shit that happens. That's like episode 4.
Why didn't you find out where Josh got shot? Why didn't you find out that location?
I know where it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's that parking lot. I don't know. Yeah, they come out the door at the back of the Peach Pit, which is the door that becomes the entrance to the After Dark.
Yes.
So that's the parking lot they're in, and that parking lot is just the side of the building where they filmed everything.
Okay.
That's just the exterior of the studio in Van Nuys or wherever they recorded most of their stuff. So yeah, I know exactly where that is. I didn't go there because it's nowhere near the other stuff.
Got it.
So we just didn't make it to that part of the city. But I would totally go up there.
Okay.
Apparently their area was like right next to where there were like a lot of porn studios were like right across the street.
So something we need to add to our Peach Pod tour, you know,
for sure.
We have to put a picture of what's his name in Rada.
Oh, yep. Yeah, Roy Randolph.
Roy Randolph, thank you. I was like Rob Roy.
Rob Roy. Different dude.
But now we need to put up a memorial plaque for Josh because you know that's not there, and it
just put like the white cross on the road.
Yeah.
Put some flowers.
Wait, no, he's Jewish. We need to put a Star of David.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. And like we'll call his sister who just went through all of his boxes. We'll put some like letters to Brandon there.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, because Josh, and like a CD that Josh liked or something.
One little teddy bear.
Yeah.
Wait, well, I mean, we're not going to leave this. We could bring my Kurt Vonnegut finger puppet.
Oh, there you go. Do you think he was a Vonnegut guy, Josh Ritchell?
I think so.
Okay. I don't even need to. I don't know if we need to. We sort of know what this episode's about. It's about family values. It's about excuses and misdirection. But you have a list. You had a list. I know we didn't get to it. What is your list? What was this episode really about?
I think the most important thing out of all the things is this is about conflicting messages.
Uh-huh.
Because Dylan says on the bus with Brandon, they both say, I'm in no rush. Mm-hmm. And then Dylan goes and gets his gun. And then Brandon goes and makes out with Val.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly said, I choose me. But then it's like, Brandon, that doesn't mean I don't want a relationship with you.
Mm-hmm. She's very confused.
This is...
Also maybe gay. Hard to tell.
Felice, always on Donna's case, but have I told you how proud of you I am?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Ray pushes Donna. Never should have come here. It kills me to see you hate me.
I know.
Just...
Even though I keep doing things to make you hate me.
Yeah. Donna, you can't push us around. Gets pushed around by Felice and Roy. Wait, yeah.
Roy.
Why is Roy on my brain?
Roy Randolph.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Greatest drama instructor any of us has ever seen. Certainly better than Chris. Remember, better than Chris Suter.
Yeah, much better than Chris Suter.
You know.
Well, maybe not much.
No, he never tried to date Andrea.
Wow.
So, you know, I think that's a step in the right direction.
They made me sign a contract that I wouldn't flirt with any of you.
But he signed it. Like, I'm not saying it's a huge step up, but I'm saying it's a step up. It means he's slightly better than Chris Suter.
Oh, two more things.
Yes.
Steve, the back and forth between Elle and Robin.
Yeah. Yep. Steve, no.
And then Val. Sleeps with your guy, but wants to help you get away from his abusive ass.
Yeah. Maybe that's what she was doing all along.
Oh my God.
She's trying to protect Donna by like, you know what she did? Val is to Kelly as breakfasts are to Allison.
Wow.
And Donna is to Fire. Val tried to throw the breakfast in front of Ray to protect Donna.
Yep.
And Kelly tried to throw Allison in front of her to protect her from the fire. It's the same.
Wow.
Yep.
Brilliant.
I know. These writers, they're just doing all that. You know that's in there. I didn't just put that in there myself. They did that. They're clearly drawing parallels.
I think this is also about how no one can ever know the truth. Like, what happens in Palm Springs stays in Palm Springs.
Yep.
For now.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
Was Brandon getting raped in that swimming pool at the beginning of the episode, and we just didn't see it?
Wait, what?
Because he called him Dave like 3 times.
Oh my god!
And we all know that Dave is code for
Rape.
I'm being raped. So was Brandon being assaulted in that pool and we just couldn't see it?
It's a fair question.
I think so. I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
That's crazy.
It's the most normal thing. Yeah, called him Dave 3 times. Wow. Yep.
I mean, well, that could kind of tie into nobody did anything wrong in this episode.
No, not even Ray.
Like, it was.
Into.
It's totally okay for Dylan to take matters into his own hands. Kelly chose herself. Nothing wrong there. Brandon proposed to compete with Dylan's trip around the world. Not a problem.
Yep, not a problem.
Mob dudes threatened Dylan. That's their job.
Yep.
Yeah. And listen, I can't believe I'm saying this, but guys, Ray was just trying to get Donna to listen.
Yeah, she wouldn't listen. Donna was being rude. It's not just. Don't be rude.
Donna was being a cunt. And you know what we do with cunts? We throw them down the stairs.
Throw them down the fucking stairs.
No, but for real, not okay, obviously.
No, none of that is okay.
None of that is okay. How he followed up. How everyone followed up with her, not really talking to her and trying to figure out, like, I'm sorry, you would not get away with that anymore without going, like, especially after the conversation she and Kelly had last week about sometimes he's mean to me. Has anyone been mean to you?
Yeah. And Kelly's like, I don't remember. Give me some sunscreen. I need to put a big hat on.
There were so many messages, too, with this episode that would have been repeats. Just like, no one wants to see what's right in front of them. We accept the love we think we deserve. Like, so many repeats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all really. Everything else we've pretty much talked about.
We've talked a lot. What's going on with David and Claire? Like,
I don't know.
They had nothing to do this episode except for stand there and go, I think Ray's over there.
Yeah.
Like, they just were like, I don't know. I felt bad for them.
I did too, but they had a cute rapport. Like whenever David says like, "Oh, I guess you do really prefer women,"
right?
And Claire's just like,
"Yep."
It was cute, but yeah, they were so ill-used. You know why? It's because they had to give Jim and Cindy more, so they said, "Okay, you're the parents this week.
Give these two silliness." Yeah, there's only so much screen time, and you gotta. There's a lot of stories to wrap up here, and David and Claire they broke up a month ago.
Yeah,
and then they just know things, like they just stand off to the side and know stuff. But so does Val. Yep. So, all right, Val's trauma response. Drove a golf cart. Watch Ray throw Donna down the stairs. She had to go get help because she has trauma. She also had to get a suite for Brandon to stay in with her and tell Kelly about it. She had to let Brandon drive her drug-filled car. And then she had to worry about her car after Brandon said, I was just in jail for you. Then she had to tell Donna that she had a friend and feel the ruined breakfast in her heart. Like, she understands, she gets it. Donna, I have been there with this guy. He killed my breakfast.
She didn't see Donna fall down the stairs. She saw her breakfast.
She did. She was like, eggs are tumbling.
They're going to be so expensive.
Oh, that's my sausage link. Yep. It's just horrible flashbacks that she's having. And then she had to full on make out with Brandon finally. And it's been a traumatic year for Val, but at least she got to neck.
Oh, thank God.
I did like Dylan telling Brandon, I just never could resist her. You know,
Dylan will never say no to a willing partner.
I think that's true. I mean, you saw that pool table scene. Even Donna's big old tongue. He was ready for it. All right. What did this make you nostalgic for?
Okay, so in you talking about people like doing prank phone calls,
yes,
it made me nostalgic for whenever I go home and mom and I inevitably go shopping or just run errands. You know, she gets very excited about the radio personalities who, you know, and their shows. And one of them is where they call. So people call in and say they suspect their partner or spouse of cheating. And so then they call the spouse pretending to be like, hey, this is so and so, you just won this sweepstakes, hey, isn't that great? Also, now we're on the radio, and are you cheating on your wife?
It's a bad way to do that.
It's a bad way. Oh wait, I think also a lot of it might actually more be about reaching out to people who were ghosted, and so they're like, so what happened on that date? Why didn't you like it? Why didn't you call her back?
That I'm more interested in.
Yes.
I hate, like, I just, except for Richard and Sal and their particular brand of stupid, I don't love the radio bit where someone calls in and wants you to prank their best friend.
Yeah.
That I don't like. It's always lame. You know, it's just never super funny. But I do like ghosted segments.
It's really interesting because sometimes they're able to have like a decent conversation about it. And of course, then they bring on the person who was ghosted. They're like, hey, and Sally's here. And it's like, oh boy. Yeah. And then other times it's incredibly awkward.
Yeah. But like what I like about it is it's I don't like the part about it where it's like people are like hurt feelings or whatever. Yeah. I like the part where someone hears the way they come off and didn't realize it.
Yeah.
You know? Or like the way that like that their read was just off.
Yeah.
They're like, I thought we were having fun. And she's like, I did not enjoy any part of that. And here's, you know, like I like that there's just two people who it doesn't matter. They're not going to get together, but just have this very different experience of the same event. Yeah. And that there's possible self-realization in that every now and again. That part I kind of find fascinating.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm just better than most people. I don't know.
Listen, it's a great break in the conversation, or it's a great conversation starter.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, did this make me nostalgic for anything? I mean, honestly, just like watching this episode for the first time when it came out and being like, this is ridiculous nonsense. The poor Steve and that mean lady.
Oh my God.
No, not my primary takeaway from this episode.
Yeah.
But I hate Ray.
Yeah.
All right, who is this? Who is your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
It's absolutely Ray.
Yeah.
It's Ray. I don't understand the idea that it would be easier to hurt your partner or spouse than to just leave them.
Yeah.
But there's clearly a lot of mental machinations happening there that are beyond me because I'm not a psychologist.
Or even Kelly Taylor, second year undergrad.
I'm definitely not Kelly Taylor, second year, psychology major. Yeah, it's Ray because and this is where I'm going to be so confused with how they thought they could redeem this character.
Yeah.
If you didn't give us a hint, like, I can understand narratively where you want to keep it open, like, is he really a bad guy? But you've had weeks of leading up to this. Mm-hmm. And that was the time to make us question, is he really meaning to do this? Or is he, either way, it's bad. But
Right.
should we have any empathy for him or not? And this was the episode to help us determine that. And they went the wrong way.
They did. They made him a total sociopath.
You made him scary. And I'm like, it's either the writer's fault, the director's, or it's Jamie. I think it's a blend of all three.
Like maybe he wasn't able to like bring that like in his face.
I'll be honest.
Because he didn't get any lines about it, you know.
I've really been wondering if Jamie is a good actor this whole time. Sure. I haven't really been sold on his performance. Great voice, good music, like and maybe this just wasn't the role. I don't know what else he had done before this, but this I would imagine was like the thing that put him on the map. Okay.
Well, the Heights, which was before this, were How Do You Talk to an Angel, which was like an actual huge hit.
This just may not have been the role for him to shine. Right. But it's certainly not just his fault, because writers and directors are also craftsmen in the storytelling.
Yep, they buried him.
But yeah, no, I'm sorry, Ray. Fuck you, you dumb cunt. Like, use your words or leave.
Yeah, no shit. Yep, going with Ray here. But not for the reasons you think. I think Ray is the worst person in the episode because he made Donna late to Felice's very important talk. And that's just rude. I can't abide rudeness. Ray Pruitt with one T. The rest of it, the rest of it's not good. But that was rude. This is civil. Look, we're trying to get back to decency here.
I still haven't forgiven him for what he did to that breakfast.
I know. Or the pumpkins.
Oh my God, the pumpkins!
Yeah. Yep. Plus, you know that Ray, like, sold some people some subpar Christmas trees just out of spite.
It's only been one season. They did so. I'm just like, I keep forgetting the pumpkins, and I'm like, that really was the first sign that was the first red flag, and it was a big one.
Mm-hmm. Well, the first red flag was that he was a poor.
Wow.
I mean, we should have known all along that when the rich get with the poor throw the rich down the stairs, and so the poor are bad. Lesson learned.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, well, it's way more insidious than you thought it was.
And on that note, Cheesemeisters.
Right? All right, so join us here next week, Cheesemeisters, or first on Friday, join us when we, for the After Dark, watch Bullets Over Broadway, which is strangely like our second Woody Allen movie in a month. But it's about a guy who takes money from the mob and to put on his play and has to cast his really terrible actress as in the play. So, but she does not, as far as I know, have to wear Kelly's dress. So,
no.
Yeah. So we're going to watch that. And then join us here next week for season 6, episode 1, Home is Where the Tart Is. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, are the intros now going to be like, I don't know, some kind of...
Yeah, the slide in from the...
I don't know.
It'd be great if they were just on a chair and they just went...
Yeah.
Or like they were in a chair and someone pushed it and the chair wouldn't stop moving and they're like... They have to come back.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess you'll see in a week. God.
That intro would be forever.
It really would be. It'd be. I don't know if it would be better or not, but it would be something. But until then, Cheesemeisters.
Bye.
Gotta go. Smell you later.